Let's go! Monday, people! Welcome. It's Monday with the BBC. We're here. Can you see me? I'm living in darkness. Dum 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 dum. I'm living in darkness. Right, so welcome to Monday. It is the last day of the month. Pinch punch, or whatever it is. Today's ride, it's a chill ride today. We are just riding in a group ride, even though I've been dropped already. Let's get caught up. It's a chilled Group D group ride, riding with Cycle Nation. These are a friendly bunch of riders, primarily based in South Africa, and they organise a weekly series of group rides at a very nice pace. There's a couple of people to help you get back on the group if you fall off. I might have to demonstrate what to do when you join a ride late and you can't get on. You can do the late join, which I might need to do again. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the group rides, some of the benefits. Obviously, I'm going to have to demonstrate how to get back onto the group when you've fallen off. It's a warm-up day, sun is shining, let's get vibing. Come on! Let's push to the top. We did a warm-up for real. So I better start my sequence of automations. Computer, start workout. Not really working, am I? Right, I might need a minute to catch up. Also, computer, turn on big fan. Oh, cooking. Oh, yes. Hit with the fan. I'm getting there. Actually, not because I'm already tired or anything. Pinky swear. But this might be the perfect time to demonstrate what to do if you've joined the group ride, you've fallen off the group, you don't want to expend all your energy getting back on again. Here's what you do. You can just go to Quit Events. Then exit. End the ride. And because I've already joined this ride, well, it probably won't work now. Because I've already joined this ride, it should still be here in my events. There you go, here it is here. Cycle Nation, Joburg, Sundowner. So I can now click into it. And I can do start ride. And now it's going to join me back with the riders. I've also got the benefit of I don't need to start pedaling in the first 10 seconds. And if I'm still not quite ready, it's going to give me an additional 50 seconds. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Boom, 50 seconds. There you go. So I'm back with the riders. I can compose myself, get myself all ready to go. Apologies for the slurred words. I've got a pair drop, a little bit of energy as I'm pedaling. Right, so we get going. Okay, get the pedals turning, work the turbo, trying to back up again. So we start with some introductions. First off, thank you, welcome to everyone who's joined in. Really appreciate it, everyone who tunes in. I'm Ken Dizzle, the Black Cyclist, and this is what I do. I cycle my bike, mostly indoors, using the Zwift cycling app. Trying to keep the vibes all positive. Sometimes it's a workout, sometimes I'm just chilling. I like to take questions from the chat, anything to do with cycling, Zwift setups, training. You know how it is. Friendly vibes. Keeping it nice and positive through 2025. There's no criming if I'm always accidentally rhyming. Yeah! Yeah, so just chilling. Today's just a chill day. And as you go through, if there's anything I think is relevant or a nice demonstration, that would be the topic. If you're watching this on the replay, there are chapter headings, so you can jump to specific chapters about anything that's happened in this 1 hour ride. And I may even chop it down into smaller, chunky videos. Check them out. There's a playlist, link just above. And if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, hitting that subscribe button puts smiles on my face. Negative faces. I've only got one. So, this is a nice chilled bunch. I'm still getting warmed up with my late start. But if this pace stays as it is, this is good. I can ride this for the full hour. Alrighty, right, so just enjoying the sweet. Oh, getting that energy inside me, flowing in my blood, knowing that I've got an hour of cycling to do. Oh, got my water bottle with some sugar in. Keep me hydrated and fueled through today's ride. If you're watching live and you want to say hi, any comment in the chat I do respond to. Questions. Hey, what's that on the screen, Kenny? Why is there a road but there are no cars? What would you recommend as the best things to do to get started? Anything really. So once we get through this canyon, I'm going to go into a little bit about what I did over the weekend, my training, activities that I got up to, and I'll also flow that into what I have planned for the rest of the week. Starting to fall off here. Oh, that has really zapped all my energy. Whew. So I'll explain what happened there. So riding along, kind of in a little bit of a daze, not really concentrating on what's going on. So the screw that I'm in now, I kind of got ahead a little bit, and because the group of riders is kind of strung out, kind of we're still within a small group of riders, but the main group had actually pulled ahead. So in order to not get dropped completely, to put in the effort, although what I'm realising, altogether I'm just not going at the right pace for this group. So I've really got to stay on it. And if I stay where that yellow marker is, that's the ride leader. So you always know where you need to be by just watching out for that beacon. You can just keep it within range. Let's give a few ride-ons to the group. Thumbs up to everyone riding. Slip and slide in. Let yourself go. Oh yeah. Feel the vibes, feel the energy. It is only Monday. March is behind us. The first quarter of 2025 has gone. Hope you supercharged it with any goals, dreams, ambitions. Smash it! Come on. Yeah! See, even though I'm tired, I can bring the energy. Would you know? Right now, my legs are burning. I got some watts to be earning. All the rubber that I'm churning up, gonna leave you for dust. Come on. This is the buzz. Feel the adrenaline. Fans are going. Got no fans. Oh, I need a bit of recovery. I'm looking forward to using this feather power up. Right now, I'm just going to think about being relaxed in my grip. Concentrate on making nice, smooth circles with the pedals. No clunking. Try and be efficient. Yeah, it's about time. I did a bit of work that was harder than just a zone 2. You can see my ribbon of colour, the graph below. Some red peaks there, but that was the chase. Settling in now, should hopefully stay consistent. Heart rate's at just below 150. This is the stuff that makes you ride for longer. I'm gonna listen to these mellow vibes that I've thrown into today's playlist, mixed in with a little bit of funk. Might even give you a different room view. Just to change it up a little bit. You've kind of got a perspective, but obviously the background's different. Technically I'm like this, riding at home on the Zwift app, projected onto a TV screen or a monitor. Connect to the virtual world. Oh yes, a little bit of a climb. So I've just fired off the featherweight Powerup. That's going to make me lighter for the duration of the Powerup. Kind of needed it on that little climb. I could feel the change. Turbo trainer will adjust automatically to the gradient. Right now though, we're downhill slightly, it's -1. Do some dynamic views. Okay, so there's a bit of a climb coming. Need to make sure that I don't get dropped. Should have probably saved the feather for this bit. But instead, I'm just going to drop down a couple of gears, spin faster. I also don't mind getting a little bit ahead of the ride leader, because when I get to the top, I can pedal lighter rather than having to pedal hard to chase everyone. So today's ride will be more me putting in the effort, trying to maintain the pace of this ride. So it won't be as chatty as in previous lives, but it will keep popping in every now and again with a little bit of descriptive narration. But also, if you have any questions, pop those in the chat and I will respond to those. Still more climb to come. So you've got the risk here that with it being such a big group, you always have some people who want to go a little bit harder, and especially when we get to this downhill bit here, it's quite easy for the leaders to get a bit carried away, even if they're just maintaining their current pedal speed. Then it makes it harder for people at the back to catch up. But the ride leader in this group just send out little messages, just giving people little tips. Might ask the front to hold off a bit. So the message here was asking people to soft pedal on the way down. After all, this is a chance of recovery. So I'm taking in some deep breaths. Nice, big rotations. Trying to get the most of this recovery as I can. Also staying with the group, we're maintaining our speed, 49 kilometers per hour. The decline is currently -2. And I've been going for 20 minutes in total, 200 calories burnt. The legs feeling A little bit worked from the weekend, but I think I'll probably still maintain this pace. Famous last words. Mini climb. Then we go through the glass tunnels. I'm just going to ramp up my cadence so I can come out at the top with the group. I would normally take that offer up, but not today. Oh, that burnt me out. Oh. Right, should we get some more conversation going? I'm not having the easiest ride today. And lots of colour on my graph for a Monday. So much for zone 2. So my weekend consisted of a couple of days at the gym. The weekend is when I now go to the gym, use the machines, work out all of my muscle groups, not just the legs or the guns. I do an intense workout, it's just over an hour, wear a heart rate monitor, track my progress, log my exercises using an app. And that's just to add to my overall fitness, bit of strength, but mostly maintaining. One thing that I wish I could do more of is more bike riding, get stronger on the bike, but I do like to mix things up. Swimming, when I'm at my peak, there's 5 mornings a week. 1 mile at my local pool. And what I like about swimming is a bit like cycling, but it's just me and my stroke. I can think about the day, think about the week ahead, think about anything really, sort my mind out, relax, work out, enjoy the swim. Yeah. So next topic is diets, just a little bit. I'm not specifically giving you any dietary advice, I'm just saying what I do. These are my tips. You might want to consider some of them, add it to whatever you do or not. There's plenty of information out there, experts, either studied or lived experiences. I think take a sample of a few, see what works for you. For me, I live largely an intermittent fasting lifestyle where it's not rigid. I have the outline, so I do have a long fast from the evening. My first meal, which most people call breakfast, I usually have about lunchtime, and that's usually a bowl of porridge oats. Something healthy, but also high in fibre, slow release. It's going to give me that kickstart of energy, add some golden syrup to that. And this is what's fueling me right now on this ride. So I'll have that maybe about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. My first meal of the day. I need to make sure that I've got some fuel inside me for whatever grueling bike ride I'm going to put myself through. Can't just get by the fluids that's in your water bottle. That helps as well. Yes, that's my first meal, and then my second meal will be after I've finished the bike ride or my workout. Usually somewhere between 500 and 800 calories. Healthy because I cook everything myself. Rarely indulge in what you know as bad foods, or make healthier versions. I'm really getting dropped here. I need to put the effort in. Yeah, and so I try not to snack in between, but if I do, I'm aware of what each snackable item is in the total calories for the day. You have to have some enjoyment, so I'd never suggest a bland, flavourless, sugarless, fat-free diet. That's not going to make anyone happy. I'd rather ride into a volcano. There's one ahead. Celery and Rivita, or riding a volcano. What would you go for? I'm not bothering with that group. I'm just going to stay with these riders here. Maintain this current pace. Dry lips. So there's a bunch of riders. If I just come up with these should get me back up to the top. Don't know whether I want to or not, but they blew straight past me. So it started with a load of energy. All the energy has been zapped. Slow ride all the way to the end, I think. Ride on again tomorrow. We're taking the views of Watopia. My legs! Oh! Zap! Zip zap! Burning. Oh. Either way, this is all exercise. It's all points on the me counter. Even if you're not pedaling hard, as long as the pedals are going round. Woo. In all fairness, this does make it 3 consecutive days in a row. Oh, and I did have a really good workout on Saturday and Sunday. Sun is shining outside. It makes me think I should have grabbed the gravel bike, took it outside for a local spin. Maybe I'll do a live from the gravel bike when the weather gets a bit better. Look at the local scenery. Maybe stop and speak to a few dogs and the owners. Speak to the dogs and stroke the owners. Oh, I'm starting to get stitched. Oh. I think it was for that bad joke. Oh, yes. Oh. Ooh. Now you just get like a bit of trapped air in your stomach. Ah, come on. It might also be the extra crunches I was doing on the weekend. Woo. Does that mean that I'm not as fit as I think I am? Do I need to do more? I need to do more core. More core. More core. Like parkour. But more core. More core on the parkour. Get down on the floor. Everybody know the score. Rock to your roar. Yo, your abs gone poor. People to the encore. See, all I need is a funky tune. Don't need an energy bar. Don't need anything artificial. Just a funky beat, man. Look at that. It's like spinach. If I was the Popeye of cycling. Enough skis, enough olives. Give me my music, spinach. Get the energy flowing. I get down with the funky beat. Moving circles, Kenny can't feed. Yo, we know where the hype is. Rocking it, live with the Black Cyclist. Come on. Yeah. Trick myself into rejuvenation. Bringing happy vibes to the whole of the Zwift Nation. I was gonna say, tuned in on your radio station. Your station, every bike. I'm not even lying, you know, that this tune has really picked me up. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Yeah. So if this is anything to learn, apart from don't start a singing career, Kenny. But to anyone watching, if it's anything to learn, get yourself a smashing soundtrack. I mean, this might not be your music taste, but fill it with the tunes that you enjoy. Ones that are gonna make you rock it. When the beat don't stop. When the beat don't stop, move. Come, gonna get you. 20 minutes left to go. And I'm chafing, so you have to excuse me a moment. Don't delay the chafe. You'll be regretting it if you didn't eject it with haste. Energy still here. Oh yes. I'm all on my own, but I can see there's some viewers. Thank you for joining. Really do appreciate it. Not sure what brought you here, but thank you for staying. I'm Ken Dizzle. You might already know that. The Black British Cyclist. And this is what I do. Push myself that little bit harder. Motivated by the stream. Cycling Zwift 2025 and beyond. I might even do a race. Not next month. Maybe in May we get a race done. Crit City, y'all. Crit City, y'all. So there's a chance of a Powerup. We can do guess the Powerup. I hope it's a feather. It's probably going to be a truck according to that chat. I'm going to hold my fingers up. Cross my fingers. for a feather. Come on. Feather, baby. Feather, 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 feather. Feather, 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 feather. Draft. There was clues. I'll take the draft. No, nothing like getting a draft power up when you're cycling all on your own. Draft benefit multiplied by 0. Yeah, second wind is still here. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm still feeling it a little bit in my legs. But that's why you have to listen to your body. No point burning myself out, collapsing, then the whole week's out. Tomorrow is a recovery day anyway. Oh, that cramp's back in my stomach. Oh no! Ah, woo, woo. Ah. Ah. It's like a bubble just bending round. Oh, stop. Oh. Woo. Oh, it's still there. Oh, come on. Oh. And he still battles on. Gotta win that badge. There's no badge at the end, but you know what I mean. Whew. So, let's check out the stats so far for today's ride. Currently going at about 1.5 watts per kilogram. My energy is zapped. Mondays are usually a zone 2 day anyway. I was going zone 3 into zone 4. Total calories burnt across the 44 minutes I've been cycling is 425. We should be well above 600 by the end of this ride. 21.5 kilometers down so far. Solid bit of effort to start the week off. And I wish I could be relaxing like this tune. This is like kick back, mojitos, alcohol free if you don't drink, beach chair, shades on. Enjoy the vibe, man. Like, come with me on a Monday or Thursday and I will take you to anywhere your imagination can take you. An effort ride, hard workout, drift away to imaginary worlds, go deep into the beautiful world of Watopia. Let's show it you in all of its glory. Change the view. It's just me, you, and the scenery. Watopia. Perfect worlds. No cars. No pedestrians. No punchers. No fumes. Apart from yourself. But I've got 2 fans blowing. Blow away those fumes. Blow away that perspiration. Ah. Yes! This is what it's all about. Hey? Have no restrictions to any training. Cycle whenever you want. However you want. Without it being boring. In front of a wall, in front of a mirror. Oh. Woo! Yes! So I think there's probably about less than 15 minutes left, maybe 14. Even though I'm spent, I do get to enjoy some nice recovery afterwards, a nice soak in the bath. I mean, I can think about what I'm going to have for that second meal, second and final meal for the day. I'm going to be low calories actually. Right, this person's been in front for quite a while. I suppose I better take a pull. I'm getting cat hairs blown in my eyes. Right, it's hard to know if I'm in the right position for the pull. If I've got the scenic view on for you. I mean, I say scenic, all you can see is deserts and mountains. I mean, how is it for you? There's a floating mic. What's going on? Right, let's change the view. Ba-da-ba-ba. Rear view, I think. Just me and this dude. Yeah, we'll ride all the way to the end. Like this. Sharing a draft. Easy peasy. These shoes actually look pretty cool with these neon wheels. Just admiring my super duper bike there. Right, let's change the view back to rear facing. This dude's still with me. We will slow ride all the way to the end for this last 10 minutes. Whew. Welcome to the stream, anyone who's just joined. I'm not that fussed about sharing the lead. As long as the pace stays like this, I can handle it. Here you go. Time for this dude to take a pull. Maybe, maybe not. Can't tell. Right, I'm going to change the view. I'll let them take a pull for a bit. Oh, okay, so one good thing about chilling out a bit, it has actually given me some really well-needed recovery. I feel like another bit of energy burst coming along, which is great. That's probably enough to take me to the end. I think I've got the perfect set of tracks. This is chill. Chill all the way to the end. Thinking about how much energy I have left in the tank and what I can comfortably sustain to the end, and this feels good. Grateful that I didn't continue to push it with the main group. Mondays is usually a chilled ride at zone 2 anyway. Not necessarily as chill as this, but I think this balances out for the extra effort at the start. Right, so there should be a power up here, but it seems to have disappeared. I've just fired off a power up anyway. But I'll take a pull. I'm drafting, but I'm using the draft power up. See how far behind. Yep, still here. I can't see the legs moving around. I think they're doing a coffee break. Which is actually a good tactic when you're feeling it, but you need to be with someone for the coffee break to take effect. Actually, that wasn't their legs, that was my arms. Sorry dude, I'm leaving you a bit. Slow down. Give you a chance to catch up. I might check out where they are in the ride. Where they gone? Oh, they've stopped. Okay. Well, so much for that. Right, so this rider here that we was sharing, thought to myself that might be nice to. Let's go back to me now. But it might be nice to just grab the other rider, help them get back to the start. But it looks as if they'd stopped anyway, so I sent a lot of in-game message to say grab my wheel. I was going to say I'll pull us both all the way to the end. Feeling like I had enough energy to do that. Bit of camaraderie from the in-game. So we are nearly coming up to the end of today's ride, so I'm going to bring the display back so I know what's going on. 4 minutes left. "27 kilometers of cycling done." The first half was where all the energy and effort was. Bit of a flagging energy as the effort took its toll on me about halfway through. But rather than stopping, that's where you take a little bit of self-adjustment and think, right, let me just drop back and just stay with these riders, and I can just ride through at an easier pace. Still putting the kilometers onto the training log, but without taking yourself out completely. You'll have a much easier recovery at the end of it. so I'll have a nice stretch when this ride is finished. For me, I also enjoy a nice soak in a hot bath. I'll enjoy some food with a decent balance of protein and healthy vitamins, minerals, etc. That'll keep me going all the way through the night. My next meal will be what most people call lunch on Tuesday, which is actually a new month. Every day is another day that you've grown. If you've enjoyed today's ride, there's a button on that screen somewhere. You can subscribe, like the video if you found it interesting. Check out some of my playlists specifically on Zwift, cycling maintenance, or just interesting funny shorts. I'm here Mondays and Thursdays live at 5 doing some form of Zwift ride, a workout, maybe even a race, demonstrating the different features and uses of Zwift, the indoor cycling app, sometimes doing some comparisons, even some talkovers, run-throughs through other YouTube videos. Most importantly, having fun while we're cycling. Keep me motivated, push through the pain, talk some nonsense. Maybe there's a little bit of sense and interesting stuff in there. Yeah, this is it. 2025. Boom! I'm not gone yet, there's still a minute left to go. So, on Thursday's schedule, I will be going a little bit more into some of the customization features that you can do on Zwift. I'm going to look at some of the bikes I've got in my garage, customizing some of those bikes. I've got just over 10 million in drops, so I might even buy a bike. I'll be guided by any comments that come into the stream. Maybe we can look at a particular bike brand that you have, see what's customizable, see what's unlockable at different levels. I'm going to talk a little bit about the different Zwift challenges that you can do, such as how to get the Tron bike. Well, there's a new one which is, it's a bit complicated, but at the end of it you do get some lightning socks. So the Zwift power plant, the more you cycle, the more points you earn. I'm going to check out the ZwiftInsider, which I advise you to do. Doesn't mean that it's a female with a sexual obsession for turbo trainers. ZwiftInsider is actually probably the most useful resource for Zwift news, tips, info. Check them out. I'll try and put a link to it. I'm Ken Dizzle, the Black British Cyclist. You have been cycling with the BBC live Monday the 31st of March 2025. I'm back on Thursday. Thanks for watching. Let's go away. While you're still here, the stream's over. Leave. Go home. Or if you're already home, get on the bike, enjoy, and I will see you again sometime soon.